What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Lloyd here. So today we're going to talk about a question that I got. It's a decent one, I guess. He goes, "Hey Lloyd, big fan of your channel. I had an important question. I seem to do all right with women I'm not that attracted to, but when it comes to women I'm truly interested in, I can't seem to meet them. And when I do, it doesn't go very well. What can I do to meet more high quality women and attract them rather than losing them?" Okay, perfect. So this is a very common thing that I do, and probably one of the biggest things that I deal with when I'm helping guys in their dating lives in my coaching programs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer this guy's first question, then I'm going to give him a little bit of hints to actually how to keep it. So it's one thing to meet these high quality women, it's another thing to attract them, and like you're going to have to do a lot of things. So let's talk about the meeting them in the first place. Okay, so it sounds like he's meeting a lot of women that he's not that into, and he wants to start meeting women that are high quality, whatever his definition of high quality is. Okay, well, obviously he has to change the places that he's hanging out in. One type of guy that I get a lot of is I get the kind of engineer guys who, are programmers or they work in a very technical field, and although that's good for a career, it's not very good for meeting women. So what I encourage them to do is obviously join other things or do other things where they're going to be meeting the kinds of quality women that they're looking for. Okay, so whatever kind of woman that you want, like picture like the kinds of women that you want to date. Okay, what are they doing? Where are they hanging out? Okay, how can you be involved in those areas? Okay, one thing that I can just give you an example. I had a guy who was like really into he liked models. Pretty typical. So what we did was we found out that there was a certain street in New York City where like pretty much all the models like to go down. They like to walk on that street. So what I did was I basically showed him that, hey, listen, why don't you go on this street and go into the coffee shops and every single day order some coffee there. Okay, so he orders a coffee there every single week, or sorry, I think he was going there 2-3 times a week. And if he saw a cute girl, he would just say hi, have a quick chat with her, and eventually he did this enough times, so he's meeting a lot of the women that he liked. Okay, so that's a plan that can work. Now, you might not be into model women, you might be into, I don't know, very career-oriented women. So maybe seminars might be a good thing to go to. You might be into women who like who are into health and wellness. I'm sure there are some activities during the week that they can do there. If you're into women who are very fit, maybe joining a CrossFit gym would be something that you could do to meet those high quality women. There's a lot of hot girls in CrossFit, although in America at least, it costs a lot of money. So you really have to think and be strategic about this sort of stuff, and it really depends on, the kind of girl that you're looking for. So make sure that you write this stuff down. This is something that I work with individually with men all the time. Okay, so you can also use dating apps as well. Think about the kind of girl that you want and how you're going to meet her on a dating app, and that's something that I help guys improve their profiles, and so that way they can be attractive to that kind of women. But if you're not on the right app, you're not looking in the same area, you're just generically downloading Tinder and hoping you're going to match with a hot girl in there. That's what every guy does. So you want to kind of separate yourself from the pack and you want to do the things that not every guy is doing, and find the opportunities there. And this is something that is going to become more and more important, especially now that things are starting to open up. The shelter-in-place orders are starting to come down. People are starting to go out. And so because of this, I am actually going to do a special program that I've never done to help you guys actually meet these high-quality women. So I'm doing a program called, it's going to meet 3 high-quality women in 3 days for $33. This is the cheapest program. Like it should cost about 100 times this, about what I'm charging. But I'm gonna do this for this particular time to show you guys how to meet these high quality women. And I would expect after those 3 days, you would have met 3 high quality women at the end of those 3 days, okay? Now comes to the second part. By the way, if you guys want to sign up for that, there's going to be a link in the description box below. Click on it, basically fill out the survey that's going to tell me what you guys are looking to talk about, and then after that, I'm going to send you a link to the payment. Again, it's just $33. I mean, compared to most of the programs that I have in the past, that's a freaking steal. So basically, the way that you want to attract these women after you've met them, that's going to be harder. That's going to be something that you know, I would recommend that you find a way to put yourself in a position of authority. So, for instance, for these models that this guy's meeting, you know, maybe being a photographer, or knowing a photographer, or if you know, you're into the club kind of girls, knowing how to get into the club for a cheaper price would be a good way to, or maybe, you know, just being able to get them in might be something that works well too. If you're into, you know, intelligent women, being into those seminars, organizing your own seminars as well too. That's something that I show guys how to do as well, is organizing your own events. Okay, so this is going to make you more attractive, but doing everything else, you know, having game, being confident, learning how to talk to women, not being needy, all of these things are skills, and all of these things I talk about on this channel a lot. So if you haven't attracted these women in the past, it's not going to happen overnight. Now, I think this 3-day program could be a good introduction for you, but afterwards, I'd like to kind of give you guys a game plan moving forward so you know where to improve, you know the things that you have to do to not just meet these women, but attract them in the end, because it really takes a lot of all those different things. And if I could answer this question in a 5-minute video, you know, then everybody would be doing it, you know, if it was that easy. But it's just not. And so that's why it takes a little bit more work, and that's why I'm having the program that I'm having. So thank you for asking this question, man. So that way I could bring up the program that I'm doing. It's gonna be next Friday, not this Friday, but next Friday, June 19th to the 21st. So if you can attend and you're interested in doing that, again, it's just $33. There's a link in the description box below. Would love to see you. Thanks a lot, you guys. Good luck out there.
What underneath, or even if it's real,